That's because it's our special.
How's this with the mic? Is this your prebiotic? Photographer. It's afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. It is Sunday and it's the next day. I have the absolute worst crook in my neck right now. I don't know how I slept, but I slept awful because this feels crazy and it's like shooting to my head, like making me get a headache. It's like really bad. Anyway, I am just about to get Ezzy's bedding back on because she had a bit of an accident the other night because she didn't use the bathroom before she went to sleep, and she's been drinking a lot of water just because of her congestion. That has definitely pretty much gone away now, but she's still been drinking a lot of water, so it was definitely important that she went to sleep, or that she used the restroom before she went to sleep, which she didn't. So had to wash this bedding. Yesterday was really great. I ended up going to my friend's house for a little vision board night, and it was my first time ever doing a vision board. I've never done them. I've tried to like set goals and stuff for the new year, but I've never like fully commit to that. And so this year I kind of wanted to do that, and she invited us over to have a vision board night, and I was like, yeah, great. And it was really fun, and you guys saw a little bit of that. It's so funny because I was telling them, and I was telling Nathan this morning, that my goals for this year are not very, like, I guess action or like career or health focus. Like, obviously I want those things and those things are important to me, but I feel like this year I have to focus on growing. Is that a freaking
B?
It's outside.
What is it? What is it?
I want to focus on growing in, sorry, it's so dark. Let me move you guys. This is ridiculous. Growing in like self-confidence and like getting rid of doubt, self-doubt, and like the negative thoughts I have around myself and my abilities. And it's like just a thing that's been hindering me pretty much my whole adult life. And I've gone through periods of time of trying to tackle it and like really get to the root of where it stems from. And I do know where it stems from, but I feel as though I still can't figure out how to get past it. Like, every time I think I've gotten past these like negative thoughts or negative views of myself, if something happens that brings those similar feelings to the surface, then I spiral, bringing back all the past with the current situation, and then I get back down on myself, and it's a whole thing. So I think it speaks a lot to even my YouTube channel and the constant breaks and like my lack of confidence in doing YouTube and continuing YouTube, and feeling that I'm making a difference or inspiring or encouraging or anything that has to do with YouTube. And that's why I constantly like go back and forth between being here and not being here. And it's always like centered around this emotional roller coaster of like, should I do this? Am I worthy of doing this? Do people care that I do this? And all the things. So it ties into everything in my life, honestly, from content creating to motherhood to being a wife to being a daughter, a sister, a friend, all the things. And so I really want to get a grasp of like just the why and how to get over this situation that has really just been an issue in my whole life. I also I really want to start counseling this year. That's another big goal, to help in the ultimate goal, which is to get self-confidence and like get out of this rut. So I'm really looking into doing that, having like regular counseling sessions, therapy, where we can just dig deep and like I can get over this huge hump because it's been here forever and I'm sick of it. But anywho, that is just a little bit of last night and why like I'm just approaching a lot of things this year so differently. Words of affirmation, my vision board is very focused on like positive affirmations about myself. Obviously I put things because obviously I want to be a mom. Well, I am a mom, but I want to have another baby. I want to do well on social media and help my family with income and inspire you guys. I want to own a home at some point. I want to bring in more income. So there's like all these things I want ultimately that are desires in my heart that I feel God in this time is trying to speak into me, that I can't have those desires without first conquering this self-doubt. I think the self-doubt is just stopping everything that God has for me because I'm not, like, it goes deeper than my view of myself, but it goes into what I feel God will do for me because of that doubt. So I just feel like I really feel God in this time is like really trying to get me to see that I need to get over this. Like, I need to really get over this. Nathan just got back from the store. He took 50 trillion years. I had coffee. I feel like I'm on crack. I don't. Oh my gosh. Jesus. I don't usually have coffee on an empty stomach, but I did today because I was waiting on Nathan and I just was in the mood for a coffee because I was doing some filming, short form content filming today. And so I had coffee without eating and I'm feeling like really spastic and jittery right now. I also have been drinking coffee a lot less, like a couple times throughout the week I don't have any. And so I feel like my tolerance has weakened a bit, which I think is a good thing. But ultimately, I feel like I'm on crack, all that to say. But we got Ezzy a new bed, as you see here, for Christmas. She's been wanting a bed because she's always jumping in me and Nathan's bed, driving me absolutely insane. And so we decided, and she wanted one. I was actually supposed to get one earlier in the year because I was working with a brand, but that ended up falling through and she was all excited about it. And so I felt bad that I got her hopes up and then it didn't happen. Here, let me finish. Thank you. So we decided that Christmas was a great time to just get her one. And I think she loves it, right?
Yes.
Yes, you're greedy. You're so greedy. Here, can you get your ice cream cone that was spinning like crazy a few seconds ago and put it in your ice cream cart? Where are you going? Your ice cream cart is in here, silly. How is this clean? Yeah, it's not. I don't like them. No, I'm just playing. They're fine for now since we're out of the regular ones, but I don't want to put it in the actual glass because I'm still going to try to buy our regular ones when they come.
What's the difference between
The other ones are sprouted.
Something
Yeah.
is gonna come up. We are gonna go somewhere fun because we didn't get to make s'mores for the New Year's.
But I'm going to get to cleaning this bedroom of mine while I'm yelling at Ezzy about hers. Do you guys see my hair? Like, oh, my neck. Ouch.
I actually did it by myself, but I did this with the little. I have like a little thing where you could draw like dolphins and stuff. It's like where you could draw little things inside.
You can trace with it, right?
Yeah, you could trace. And you could get this at Walmart.com.
Stop!
It's clean. My blanket.
Never mind, that's okay. Isn't this so cute? It's a little bag. My mom got it for me. She got actually all my sisters, both of my sisters, we all got one, and it like says something that's, or has a picture of things that like represents us kind of. And it's so cute. Like I want to just go to like a bookstore and like put books in here and like get a coffee and go sit. Right? It's so cute. I love it. I always keep it right here.
So guys, today we are going to be vlogging. Well, they're my keys and
we got a brand new couch. It's from the brand Colamy. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Colamy. They are a home like furnishing brand, and they have really nice items on their website. If you guys are interested, definitely I'll have everything linked down below. And I will have this couch linked down below because we are pretty much obsessed. Ezzy wants to sit and lay on this thing any chance she gets. It's a sofa bed. So this is their modern sofa bed. I got it in the color brown because you guys know I'm all about those browns and tans and creams. I really like natural colors. It is a sofa bed, so it turns into a sofa. The only thing we had a little bit of a struggle with was putting this, which is the cup holder. Tell me that's not the best thing ever. It has this little flap down, so it can be the normal couch most of the time, and then if you have drinks, pull this out. There's two cup holders, super functional, super easy to use. It just was slightly a hassle to put this piece in. I don't know if it was if it was user error, but me and Nathan got it and we love it. Like it's really comfortable. It even has these like really easy removable little side pieces that actually serve as pillows as well when you want to sit it out as a sofa bed. But yeah, we did some unboxing. We put it together literally really quickly. The legs, everything is stored in like convenient spaces for you to just unzip and grab. The couch, like it transforming into a bed, is super simple. There's no pulling out. Like you literally just pull this forward and then it goes flat back. And it's just really nice. We love it. It's a great addition to the living room. It's great for movie nights. Hey, when you guys want to get all snuggled, just your popcorn, get all the blankets, especially with winter coming and getting all cozy. So it has been serving us very well to add extra seating in our living room. Definitely highly recommend. And again, I'll have all the links down in the description box if you are interested in this little guy. It is currently 2:30 and we're having breakfast. So we're just gonna call it brunch. Nathan barely had gotten back with some items that I needed. Did I need anything? Yeah, sausage.
It's literally lunchtime. We're having brunch.
We're kind of taking advantage of eating the last of the nonsense because we start our fast tomorrow, which we're not doing the full Daniel fast, but I'm like not having any alcohol, like wine and stuff, no sugar, no eating out, limiting some of the grains. I don't cut it out because I believe all that stuff's good for us, but just limiting the amount. And yeah, we're trying to all the pancakes, and we're gonna get takeout tonight.
You said
is a nice start to the week, so I don't have to make dinner. What are you saying?
You said no pancakes.
I actually think Ezzy's really happy to be vlogging again. Cause she's been turned up, I feel.
Yep, that's right.
And chasing the camera.
Well, what are you doing?
Like now, like what are you doing? Just chasing the camera.
I'm not chasing it. I'm just trying to be you.
Same. I'm looking forward to eating. So it's 5 o'clock now. I just got out of the shower. I just really felt like I needed some heat on my neck. My neck is still hurting. I was thinking, oh my gosh, Ezzy's outside with Nathan. Her friends were out, and she was riding her bike and her car. We got her like oh my gosh, jeez, those you know, the little cars that they can drive. That's the one, like, only thing she actually made clear that she wanted for Christmas. So we got her that. And yeah, she loves going out there and riding around. But her friends were outside, so she had a grand old time. And I got to take a shower in peace. I don't know if it's because what's going on with my neck, or maybe I'm just tired, but I don't know why I feel like I don't feel good, but I'm getting sick. It's hard to explain. I'm drinking some Element. I've never shared it with you guys because I don't think I was taking Element when I was on YouTube 5 months ago. But bruh, this is not a gimmick. I thought it was, like, when everybody's having their videos sponsored by Element, and this is not. But I literally love it. It's so good. All the flavors. My favorite is probably the watermelon, and it's perfect because I take these beef liver pills, and I really am bad at taking pills. I can't. I hate it. I like to fill this up because they say start at 16 ounces and then go up from there to find like the not consistency, but the like flavor you like, I guess. And I used to literally put exactly 16, if not less, because I love like the saltiness of it and I like it to be strong. But I recently started just putting a little bit more water. I put like 21, give or take 21 ounces. And it's just so good. Like, sometimes I just down it, but they work really. That's Ezzy. I don't know if you guys heard that honk. That's her little car. Do a lot better with taking them with this, because if I don't, I cannot take pills with water. Like, it's not happening. But if I take it with something flavored, usually I try to do like orange juice or apple juice, but now that I take this, or have Element, I can take it with that. I haven't given you guys the full rundown with the miscarriage and like everything that occurred with that. Let me lift you guys. I feel like my head's all chopped off. Basically, my iron was extremely low, and so these have to be taken regularly. And along with vitamins. I actually got these off of Amazon. Really, really like them. They're grass-fed beef liver, pasture raised, and they're fully inspected. And so, yeah, and they're very reasonably priced because I've taken different kinds of like beef liver pills or pills that have beef liver and other things. And they can get pretty, they can get pricey, especially when you get like high quality grass-fed stuff. But I'll link it down below if anybody else is anemic or just wants to get like beef organs because it's really good for you in your diet. The other one is this Haya. I think Ezzy's been taking them for 3 months now. I have it just on an automatic where it delivers them, and it got delivered today. That's what I did earlier this morning. She took her last one from her previous delivery yesterday. So it comes like literally right on time. It's creepy actually. And they have this little container and it's reusable. So the pills come in like a little baggie and then you just pour them in this, and it's like glass. So, just good quality things, not filled like plastic and all that. So she loves them. She loves all the colors. But they also have it where if, because they have like a banana. I don't know why she likes it. That I would throw up if I had to chew a banana flavored pill. But she likes them all. But they do have an option where if like your kid likes a specific flavor, you can request only that flavor in your package. So that's also cool that they do that. Go turn. Put yourself together. Rinse.
Hi, Vlog. I'm standing.
Shower and then I can make your dinner.
Hi, guys. I just came out from playing with my friends, and their name is Milos and Ethan. And Milos had a sister.
Here, you want to stand up there since you're telling the whole story? I thought you said you were just going to say hi.
and I got to play at the park with them, but Milos said he found a map, and I was like, what? And then but since I came, he said maybe we should just play since Eddie's there. And then we found a note on the floor, and we were reading it, and it said something, but I don't know what he was reading. But then we went back to where we were playing, and I was playing with chalk. I got chalk on my hands, and I
face it looks like.
How did I get chalk on my face?
I don't know.
And then
You have a special talent for getting everything on your face.
seriously, and then we were like this little thingy.
Is this story over anytime soon?
Yeah. So
go get the shower, bro.
But Mom, I need to tell the whole story.
No, your stories are long. I was actually thinking of making a little cocktail. I have a bottle of tequila because I think. things and beasts of the earth, each according to its kind, and it was so. And God made the beasts of the earth according to its kind, cattle according to its kind, and everything that creeps on the earth according to its kind. That's why they attack. They usually attack out of fear. But God gave us power over those things, okay? God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him, male and female. Good morning. It is Monday morning, the official start of just a fresh 2025. We are about to start homeschool right now. I did a lot of stuff this morning. What's going on with this project? I did a lot of stuff this morning as far as like just getting my Bible reading done, breakfast, getting posts for social media out of the way, checking some emails, things like that. So we're just about to do homeschool. It's been a while. I think we haven't done homeschool since sometime in November, because that's just when holiday things started, and then we were out of town, and just all the things. So we're gonna kind of take it easy and ease back into homeschool life right now, because we are now in a whole new year and a whole new month. I mean, we're in January now.
Now, today is this. Wait, is it a new start?
That's the memory verse.
Okay, it was we love because he first loved us.
Good job. We love because he
First
first loved us.
John 4:19.
That's what I'm talking about. High five. Good job. All right, so we have our new memory verse. So I'm going to read it first, and then we'll say it together, okay? Here, let me have this stuff so that you're not getting distracted. It says, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 22:39.
You shall love
your neighbor as yourself. Matthew 22:39. Now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. So here, let's focus. So we're gonna focus a little bit on the letters EA together. Do you have a guess on?
E. It makes the sound E.
It makes the long E sound. EA is making the long E sound. So how do we sound this out? Let's sound it out one by one.
Ba.
But, not ba, but.
What
did we just say? The E and the A.
B.
Okay, so B, E, N. B, E, N. Let's try.
B.
What does that say? Why did we get this? Checking in. I'm going insane. It's the first day back, and I'm going insane. It's later. I'm getting started on dinner. It's already 6:15, so I'm getting started late, but me and Ezzy just finished a quick workout. I wasn't trying to do anything extreme. I just want to move my body a little bit. We were supposed to go outside and go for like a walk, and I was gonna like do a little run, but time just got away, and with it getting dark so much earlier, like I feel like my window to get out there closes very quickly. I'm doing meatballs with quinoa and some mixed veggies. It has carrots, broccoli, cauliflower. Did I say carrots? And that's what I'm doing for our dinner tonight. I was supposed to have this quinoa soaking earlier, but forgot. I feel like I've kind of this is my struggle. This is my struggle, you know, with trying to start fresh, trying to conquer all the things, right? It's Monday. It's like the day I decided was like New Year's Day. Since I feel like New Year's was such on a random day that I could not, for the life of me, get myself together to feel like motivated to make changes. I was so lazy last week. I laid around, which I'm glad I did, because I felt, for one, I needed it after not getting a lot of rest with Ezzy being sick and all the holiday things. So I do feel like it was necessary to not like jump into just because, you know, it was January 1st. But I did want this week to kind of be my January 1st and to just, for one, we're fasting, so I want to be on top of my meals. You guys saw I did meal prepping last night. And just get into some healthy habits. The problem is, I am like a want to do it all kind of person. I have to stop myself, especially because if you've been here for a while, you know that slow living is what I want to achieve in life, and I succeed in it a lot of times, and then there's times I don't. And usually I don't succeed at times like this, when I'm just like, yes, let's start fresh, I want to do all the good things and yada yada yada. And I, even though I found myself trying to take moments to make sure I slowed down, I sat down and ate breakfast with Ezzy. I sat down and had lunch, even though my lunch was like a bunch of snacks. I had yogurt and I made us smoothies, and that was kind of my lunch. But nevertheless, I sat down. I tried to like have some YouTube time. I sat down for maybe 10 minutes, and then I decided I wanted to get up and do a workout. And then before I knew it, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get in there and cook dinner. And I just feel like it's so hard to get a grip on like living slow, not all the time, but sometimes living slow and still being successful in the things that I want to accomplish. And I think what I'm learning is that I need to just learn that it's not all or nothing. Like, I don't need to do every single good thing every single day. And I think that is where my struggle lies. And so today, though I still didn't get everything done, I wanted to do laundry, which I did not do, not one load of laundry today. I did do everything else. I moved my body. I got content posted pretty much on every platform that I'm on. And I spent a lot of time with Ezzy, and we did homeschool, and we had Bible time. I had my own Bible time, and then I had Bible time with Ezzy with her Bible. I'm going to share it with you guys a little later, because I did want to share her Bible with you guys because I love it. Nathan's dad, my father-in-law, actually got it for her, and I'm just really grateful that he did, because I wanted to get her an actual Bible. She has these like little Bible books, but they're very, very, like, for very, very young children, which is fine, but it's not actual scripture. It's more like, you know, telling the story in their own words to meet a child's intellect, I guess. But I just wanted to get something where I'm actually reading scripture to her, because we do memory verses, and I just felt like it made sense to have actual Bible verses. So he got her this, I think it's called like First Time Readers Bible, and it comes with this action Bible, or he got an action Bible with it, which I love. And like I said, I'm going to share it with you guys later. But yeah, so me and Ezzy had some Bible time together, and some reading time together. Homeschool took a while just because I have no words. I don't know why my onion powder insists on not wanting to come out of this container. In my meatballs, I'm not a big onion fan, if I'm honest. Like, I put onions in pretty much everything, but like, I'm not an onion on my burger or sandwiches or anything like that. And so I find that I prefer not to bite into onion chunks in my meatballs. So I'd rather have like onion flavor without onion texture. So we did all the things today, you know. We didn't get outside, which is something, like I said, because of the time and running out of it. So that didn't get done, which made working out and moving our body a priority for me, since we didn't get outside. But I don't know. I just feel like as I was going, I kind of acknowledged, like, okay, Janice, like, you're doing a lot. You're going, you're taking like little moments of rest, but do you genuinely feel like this is sustainable? And my answer was no pretty early on in the day. I'm not gonna lie. And so I kind of just kept going and was like, I already started the day going 100 miles per hour, getting it all done, doing all the things. So I'm just gonna continue that. But I was kind of just tracking how I was feeling and my mood and all those kind of things that really matter to me, because it affects how I treat, you know, the people around me. And so it's not sustainable. And I think ultimately I need to pick things to do each day and not try to do it all. Obviously, there are some things that are non-negotiables, like homeschool, like reading my Bible. But working out, you know, maybe pick a couple times during the week that I want to do that. Posting on social media. Maybe posting on all of my channels at one time doesn't work. Maybe not filming and posting in the same day doesn't work, because that is also something I did, which was film today while vlogging. And so it's like I'm finding myself getting right back into that, just overworking myself, which is just a common thing for me. And I don't want to be here. I don't want to do it. That's just me ranting. Just FYI, if you guys do not do this, I know a lot of people put breadcrumbs in their meatloaf, but a healthier alternative is oats. And I've been doing that. And I've been making meatballs pretty often, actually. It's become like a staple. The family enjoys it, so I do that. But yeah, instead of breadcrumbs, put some oats. It does the same thing, because the whole purpose is... Oh, your time's up, honey bun. We've gotten her like getting into chores in the morning. Just little things to start getting her to have her own responsibilities, her own things to do. And her own things to be mindful of. And so in the morning, she has to make sure she gets up, she goes and brushes her teeth, she washes her face, she moisturizes herself, she cleans her rooms, makes her bed, gets dressed, and then brings her Bible down to the kitchen table for us to have our devotional in the morning. So that is her morning, right?
I made a... So guys, you could see me on my iPad. You could just give me a number, because actually I don't vlog like right now. Mom's vlogging on the camera, so I can't actually vlog. So I have to do it on my iPad. So guys, you could just give me your number so I could find you on my iPad. Oh yeah, I just made a routine. I made like a routine video that I want to watch right now, but Mommy... Wait, can I watch my morning routine video?
You can watch your morning routine video, yes.
Yeah.
Good morning. I had amazing devotional time this morning. Actually, the last 2 mornings have been just really eye-opening. I feel like God is... My camera ran out of memory. As I was saying, my devotional time was really, really good this morning, and it's been good the last couple mornings, and I feel like God's really speaking to me during this time, and it's giving me, I don't know, just reassurance, and it's giving me the strength to kind of conquer this whole self-doubt situation. Today, I read in Psalms, I believe it was 89? 78. Yeah, it might have been Psalm 78. But I was basically just talking about the Israelites and just their constant lack of confidence and trust and belief in God and what He can do, even though He had done so much for them. And then it was just talking about God's wrath towards them as they still kept like not believing in Him. And I don't know, it kind of made me think of myself in that way. Like, maybe I am experiencing a little bit of God's anger because of my constant doubt and disbelief and, in the things that I want or desire or the way I view myself, even though He's proven Himself time and time again in my life. And it may not always be in the biggest ways that I want, I guess maybe is where my issues lie, like those huge desires, those big things. He's always made a way in the past, and I know that, and that's why my reflection today is to think on things that God has seen me through. But also, I decided to start doing this, I think it was called Doubt, or it's in the free, the Bible app, they have devotionals, and I decided I wanted to do one on just doubt and, kind of the same things I've been talking about. And the first day, it was really good. It actually pulled from Psalms and it pulled from John. And it was just talking about how, like when God's silent and when you're in the silent period, and that's kind of where I feel like I've been in the last few years, like this silent period. And he just did a really good job of giving an example of his life and something where a time when he thought God was being silent, and come to find out that behind the scenes God was orchestrating and moving things around for him to get what that desire was. And it really made me start thinking, because this past miscarriage I had, it was really tough. I was struggling a lot, actually. I was struggling, not with my faith, because I don't feel like my faith can be wavered through any circumstance. Like, it is what it is. It's firm. But I was upset with God. I was really angry. And I kind of was like in this stage of like, I didn't want to hang out with him because I'm mad at him kind of thing. So I wasn't reading my Bible. Like, words of encouragement from people was like not doing much for me. And I just like was in this space where I just needed a little breather, And so one of the things that kept coming back, because I didn't share the full story, but one of the things when I had started bleeding and I went to the emergency room, they ended up finding out that my iron was extremely, extremely low, like urgently low. And so I ended up needing to get a blood transfusion during that time. And at that moment, it was not like, oh, you're having a miscarriage. My levels were still high, and it was still kind of early in the pregnancy, so they were, still optimistic. And so I left the hospital optimistic. But soon after, my bleeding came back because it actually had stopped. This was the weirdest miscarriage I'd ever had. That's what also made it worse. I felt like I was going through emotional roller coasters, because when I first started bleeding, I panicked and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm having a miscarriage. And when I got there, and they were kind of like, well, you're not bleeding a lot, which I wasn't at all. And then the bleeding stopped. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I bled with Ezzy. I think I've talked about this before. I've pretty much bled with, not pretty much. I've had bleeding with every pregnancy. Ezzy's just the only pregnancy that actually still withstood the bleeding. And so that's what I thought maybe was happening this time. Like, okay, it's not a lot of bleeding. Maybe everything's fine. But days later, my bleeding kind of came back. It still never got extreme like I've experienced in the past. So I was still optimistic until I went to my final doctor's appointment, where they told me that they believed I was miscarrying, and then I had to get my hormones checked again. And then when I got the results, it was devastating. I was at home upstairs when I got the results on my phone, and it was just very depressing. But I remember the main thing that I kept thinking was, God, you're able to do all things. If this is because, I had a lot of people that found out about the blood transfusion and how, really low my iron was. They're like, well, maybe this, pregnancy was to help you discover that, or maybe it's for this, that, and the other. And it's as much as I was there's things I learned in the pregnancy and with my body from just being at the doctors and getting blood tests and all that stuff. But it was why couldn't I find that out in the pregnancy but still keep my baby? It was kind of why did it have to be one or the other? When God is capable of all things. That was kind of what kept replaying, like, I just felt like it wasn't fair. Like, I didn't have to lose the baby because my iron was low, or, you know, and that's not even to say that's the reason. But today I felt like through reading and through my devotional time and through just being silent, I felt like I was saying, like, you don't know. Like, I could give you things in the midst, I can give you your desires in the midst of you not being in the right position, or your body not being the healthiest, or whatever. I can give you that, and maybe you will have your baby, and maybe you will, you know, be successful, or maybe you will. But I guess I was just reminded that God sees the whole picture. Like, God is not only focused on my desire right now, but he's focused on the future. So if he just gave me my desires and like I continued in the same habits, then who's to say I had a baby, but then I didn't live much longer after having a baby, and that brings a whole other, like, I don't know, my mind just started really thinking through, like, when you just hear about God's trying to prepare you and like teach you or grow you or whatever, and I feel like sometimes we think of it only in that minute, like, that moment, you know, that one thing you're looking for. But I don't know, I was just reminded that God is looking at the now and then the future. And so it's like, you can't, sometimes the preparation is going to take longer because there's way more to get in order from now and going forward. And I don't know, it was just reassuring, and it just gave me strength to like kind of start really healing through that miscarriage. Because like I said, I felt like I was, but then I felt like I got a reminder that I wasn't. And I think this might have been helpful because sometimes it is the unknown, the whys of it all that makes it hard to get over things. And though I'm not 100% sure of the why, I feel like I have trust that there is a reason now. Like, I can truly believe that there is a reason, because as much as you believe there's a reason, when you don't know the reason, or when you're not really grasping that there's a reason, there's still anger, and there's still like this holding on to that event that occurs. And so I feel myself like letting that go, but also within that I feel like I'm finding myself like really pushing through this lack of confidence and this doubt and this disbelief and mistrust in God and in myself and what God can do through me, because I've always looked at my circumstances as a reflection of me, right? I look at where I am or where I'm not to give me an idea of myself, how good I am, how good I'm not, how well I've done in life, how well I haven't done in life. And I don't know, I guess just this reading, just this last 2 days of really just digging into that self-confidence and like lack of trust in God and faith in what he can do for me specifically, because I know he's capable. I just feel like he's always done it for others, and I'm always like, God, what about me, kind of thing. And so I feel like I'm finally starting to like break through that just wall that has kept me from believing. And yeah, sorry I'm rambling, but that was just what I got from my devotional this morning. I'm really hoping that it's helpful for anybody who is struggling, who's in a silent period, who's feels like they've been praying for this, that, and the other, and aren't getting it, and watching everyone around them receive those blessings. But I just want to encourage you that there's more than meets the eye, and that faith is blind, you know, it's unseen, and that there's a lot going on that we are unaware of, and that God sees more than just the desire, but he sees what the desire can do for you. And I don't know, he just has our best interests, plain and simple. But I forgot to share with you guys the books yesterday, so I'm going to share them right now. Okay, so these are the little God, I need to talk to you about. They have a series and it's different things. So this one says, God, I need to talk to you about paying attention. I need to talk to you about disrespect. I need to talk to you about talking back, hurting others, whining, my bad temper, bullying, lying. And they have more. I think one of the ones I saw in there, they might have like 52 books of just different topics. And I've been reading them to Ezzy and I love them. Especially like yesterday we read the paying attention one. And I feel like it's just perfect for her to have like just examples and like a cute story to go along with something she may be struggling with. And so I have these linked down. It's in my Amazon storefront. I think I titled it Kid Things for Kids or Kid Things or something like that. I put one of the books and then I put the set, but you guys can kind of look from there. I just want to kind of guide you in that direction. And then this is the Early Reader's Bible that she got. I really liked it. It's like full on like Bible, and it's for kids, but it's real scripture, and it's not like, you know, paraphrasing and kind of creating a cute little kid story, but it's like the real Bible, which I wanted for her, like I told you guys yesterday. This I could not find on Amazon. They did have other Early Readers Bibles, like different versions. I think I saw NIV, which I like personally. That's what I read from. But yeah, I like this too because it's also helping us to look up things, because some of the words are a little different. There was a word I had to look up yesterday that I didn't even know. And so that's helping us also expand our vocabulary and whatnot. And then this is the Action Bible, Faith in Action Edition. I linked this on my Amazon storefront. That's going to be down in the description. But it basically is so cool because we've been reading, you know, we started yesterday in Genesis, and let me get to it. Oh, it kind of even has it broken down by subjects over there. But it's basically a picture version of the Bible. So after we read the Bible, then we go, and this has like based on Genesis 1 and 2. So you can kind of get a picture and read a little bit more about what you read in your Bible. And it kind of has fun, like animated, like action figure type. What is it called? Those books. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But it has that style, but it's still like scripture and just kind of reiterating what you learned while reading the Bible. And it just makes it a little more fun because they're kids, so it has pictures, and you know, because obviously the Bible doesn't. And I just think it's really cool, and she's enjoying it. She didn't even want to stop reading yesterday after I read. We read Genesis chapter 1 and 2, and after we finished reading the Action Bible, I was like, all right, that's it. She's like, no, like all sad about it. So she's really enjoying it. So if you want to kind of have more of a fun Bible study time with your kids with some like little extra books that's helpful, then definitely check out the links. I'm going to end out this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for just being here. And also thank you to Colamy for sponsoring this video. We love our couch. It's been just a great addition to our living room, and we've really been enjoying that. I'll have that link down below as well. And yeah, I will see you guys in another week or two. Bye.